Welcome back to another review with me, Mark, my wife, Sarah. Today, we are going to review Vivo by Allplay.
Aw, Vivo! Each trick has a new harmony that changes the cards you can play. Harmonize with other players to hit the right notes and play a perfect puppy performance.
Well, let's find out how those puppies perform. On the table, right now. Vivo is a 3 to 4 player must-follow trick-taking game with a number of suits equal to the number of players playing the game. Each round, you will get 12 cards and then set up the Harmony deck, the main deviation from trick-taking in this game. The lead player will play any one card from their hand. Following will depend on the current Harmony card. Solo plays typically. Each player must follow with a card of the same suit, if they can. Duet must have 2 suits, so you can play any suit until there are 2 suits in the trick, then you must follow either of those suits. Trio and Quartet work the same as Duet, but with 3 or 4 suits in a 4-player game. If playing an already played suit would cause you to break harmony for this trick, you must play a different suit if you can. A trick is scored by first removing any card that broke harmony, and then determining the highest and lowest remaining cards regardless of their suit. The highest will be turned face down and placed by the player who played it, earning 2 points at the end of the game. The lowest will remain face up and earn the amount of points shown at the end of the game. After all the cards have been played, everyone counts their scoring cards, and whoever has the most points wins. And that is Vivo. So there is an overview of Vivo, a trick-taking game with a very unique mechanism in it. What do you think?
Oh, I thought Vivo was so cute. I really like this game. The art is cute, simple, fun. Who doesn't like little puppies performing and singing? It's just cute. So I really like that because of that. But aside from the cuteness factor of the art, I like the theming of this game. I like the idea of the music theme, and each trick is either you're doing a solo music trick on this particular round. And then, oh, we flipped over duet. So now we're doing a duet trick. And it's just a fun theme. Mark and I love music. Like I said, I like the art. So the two combined just really work for me.
Yeah, and it interestingly is kind of an abstract way to do music.
It is.
But it works. I mean, it's not hugely thematic, but the way that they do the harmonies just makes sense for having 2 suits for this one when it's a duet, or 3 suits when it's a trio. Yeah. Right? It's just that in itself gives it enough of a change from a just straight trick-taking game, which this is. Yeah. It is a straight trick-taking game, must-follow trick-taking game with no trump, and that's what it is, with that small twist where you might be able to play 2 valid suits in this trick, or 3, or only 1.
Right. Well, and it's not just that. The scoring is really unique.
You're right. Yes.
I think it's so creative how they did the scoring. So we played a 4-player game the other day with our friends, and you can feel the tension on the the 3rd person to play and the 4th person to play, because you're going how you score in this game, which we did in the overview. So I'm going to win this trick, but maybe I won it with a 12. I have to flip that card upside down, and I'm only going to get 2 points for that. Maybe the person next to me that played a 5, and that happened to be the lowest card. So the other 2 are just eliminated. They're gone, they're discarded. Only the person who won the trick and the person who had the lowest played card get to actually score. So that person that played that 5 that was the lowest card, they keep that face up. So I won the trick. I only got 2 points.
Right.
They lost the trick miserably with the lowest card. They got 5. So the uniqueness of this game, and then the other 2 players are just, they get 0.
They don't get any points. However, on the other side of that coin, the tension there with 3 of the 4 players have played, and I have the lowest card with a 9.
Nah.
I'm going to get 9 points. And then the next person goes 8. Guess what? I get it instead of you, and I get 8 points.
Yep.
And so that right there is quite and that's a very unusual situation for it to be that high. But it happens all the time with like 5s and 4s and stuff.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna get 5 points, and then they drop a 4, or maybe they don't have a 4, they have a 3, or even they don't have any of those, but they don't want you to get 5 points, so they're gonna put that 1 out there because they don't want you to get the 5. They're only getting 1. Right, they're only getting 1 point, but you're not getting 5.
Right.
And so that tension there actually makes this a lot of fun.
It really
in that
is.
Side too.
Yeah, it's a really fun, it's easy to learn, it's quick to play.
Especially if you already have an idea of how trick-taking games work. Just a tiny little change, and now you know how to play.
Yeah.
Well, 2 tiny little changes, but yeah.
I like that this is an easy game to get to the table. It doesn't take up a lot of time, so you could play a couple games if you wanted to. You didn't just have to stop at the one game.
Yeah.
Which we've done. We've played and someone said, all right, now I understand that even more. I want to play that again.
And that's another nice thing about really this whole small line from Allplay is they all are very short games. This game, you play one hand. That's the entire game. Or that's the entire game as it is presented in the rules. That doesn't mean that you can't decide to say, well, we're going to 50 points, right? First person to 50 points. You could do that, but as written in the rules, it is you play one hand of 12 cards, you play all 12 of those cards based on the harmony cards, and then the game is over. And whoever has the most points wins.
Right. And it kind of keeps you wanting more. So a lot of times we'll just play another entire game and it's great. So yeah, the small box games from Allplay are awesome.
So do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I think that just about anybody who has an appreciation for trick-taking games is going to like Vivo.
Oh yeah, definitely. So really good small box trick-taking game, fun, unique rules.
Yeah.
And there you go. Vivo is going to get a ring of distinction from us.
Yay! Yay! Great job, Allplay.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us for another review, and we will see you next time. Have fun
playing games.
Bye-bye! Bye.